Alright, so if you're looking for a good fragrance for the date night or wintertime fragrance and you just can't seem to decide what to buy next, I've got a fragrance right here, guys, that might be the one for you guys. This one is called Psychedelique from the house of Jovoy, and I just recently discovered this one this year, and I was rocking this one throughout all winter and I was enjoying this one. Now guys, this one happens to be a 2011 release, so it's actually been out for quite a long time, but I've only just recently discovered it from, I think it's Look Good, Smell Good, I believe, but his name's Sebastian and he's a YouTuber. That might get me in trouble soon. But anyway, super dope, man. I absolutely love this fragrance. It's a patchouli based fragrance that's intense, boozy, and so intoxicating, man. So if you guys are interested in what I have to say about this fragrance right here, stay tuned. What's up, beautiful people? I'm your boy TK, and welcome again to another edition of Smelling and Telling Great Fragrances, man. Today I've got a nice one for you guys from the house of Jovoy, and this one is called Psychedelique, and I absolutely love this fragrance, man. But before I get into that, man, the people that haven't subscribed yet, it doesn't take you that long, man. Just go ahead and just click that red button, hit that bell, so you're notified each and every time that I bring out a new fragrance video. But anyway, guys, today let's talk about Psychedelique. Now guys, Psychedelique is going to be for the freaks out there, it's going to be for all the people out there that want something that's a little bit unique, okay? Something that's a little bit different from what you're used to wearing or smelling around you. Before I get into what this juice actually smells like, man, let's look at the presentation real quick, man. The presentation of this bottle right here is, man, it's phenomenal. I absolutely love the shape of the bottle. It's a bit of a fingerprint magnet, but I absolutely love the way that it just feels. It just looks aesthetically pleasing, I guess. The lid though, okay, now the cap is the only thing that I'm not really a fan of, okay? It doesn't really click into place properly. It just kind of slips on and it's not that secure. But anyway, the juice is what we're here for. Now guys, as you can see, guys, now the juice, you're going to be getting a very dark, resinous, ambery kind of juice, okay? And what I expect to smell in a fragrance that looks this dark is something that's going to be rich, creamy, decadent rather, or, you know, something that's very full-bodied rather. And that's exactly what we get in this fragrance right here, guys. We're getting a lot of ambers, some labdanum, okay, some vanilla, musks that are in the bottom, and of course that patchouli that is going to be the main player of this fragrance throughout the whole life of this fragrance. So when you first spray it on, you're going to get a little bit of some citruses, and then the patchouli is going to come through. A lot of people associate patchouli with a lot of mature fragrances, right? But in this one, they've artistically put it in a way that it blends in quite well with the rose that's in here as well too, and blends well with the musks and the vanilla that give it a good bit of depth. Now guys, to my nose, I do get that blast of citruses with the patchouli mix as well, and all the vanilla and the roses as well too. They start to come a little bit later in the I guess in the journey rather that this fragrance takes you. And I do get a slight eucalyptus kind of a feel with this fragrance, but it's not that big though, okay? It just quickly fades away, and then you get mostly that patchouli and the vanilla and the rose, which is super sexy, man. And I feel like this one right here is going to be a fragrance that is mainly going to be more masculine, because it's it's not rough and tumble rather, but it's more of a bolder fragrance for the ladies out there. Even though you guys are familiar with rose and vanilla, it's a little bit more bolder for most of you guys that are out there, and you guys like something that's a little bit lighter, you know, with the flowers, you know, that, yeah, cool. But then just warning you guys, the patchouli that's in here is big, bad, but it's still very beautiful, man. Very intoxicating patchouli fragrance that I quite enjoy wearing when the weather is just right. The weather has to be, for me, I tend to enjoy fragrances like these that are, you know, darker, full-bodied, you know, patchouli-based fragrances as well too, mostly during the winter times or during date night, you know what I mean? But with this one, guys, given that it's got the ambers, the rose, the vanilla, it's going to be a very sensual fragrance that isn't too much of a beast mode fragrance. Well, it lasts a good amount of time on my skin, man. I'm getting a good 10 to 12 hours, which is really big. But in terms of the projection, it doesn't really project quite heavily. You know, I do get a good 2 hours with the projection, but the scent bubble is big. But I've had so many other fragrances that I've worn that just project like monstrous, okay? But however, oh my God, sorry guys. But anyway, However, this one right here, guys, is going to be a very, very nice patchouli fragrance, man, that I absolutely enjoy. Okay, and if you are someone that's looking for something that's going to be a little bit more artistic, okay, if you're trying to move away from designer fragrances, this one right here is going to be a perfect fragrance right here. But for entry level, for those guys that are getting into niche fragrances, okay, so those fragrances that are a little bit more expensive, this one might not be good for entry level. Okay, so I definitely do suggest you to get a sample or a decant of this fragrance. I'm going to try and do a bit of research, and I'll leave links in the description box for you guys that are interested. But guys, as I said, man, really, really nice fragrance. Summertime is going to be a little bit harder to rock this fragrance, but wintertime you can get away with it. I guess if you do apply, and control your application of this fragrance, you could possibly get away with it. Okay, so summertime, for me, I don't really recommend wearing this one, but wintertime, date night, you're gonna be a winner. I'm telling you, when I wear this, man, I feel sexy, man. I feel confident, and it just compliments me. Okay, usually a lot of people like to just wear fragrances for the sake of it. Okay, but I say you obviously gotta pick your outfit first, right? And then you gotta pick the fragrance that goes with it. Okay, now I'm gonna be, wanting to, I'm looking to wear something that is rather classy, and the occasion has to be more sit down, kind of close proximity rather. You can do that, or even something that's even like a cocktail party. Okay, people are around and everything else, and you want to have a lot of attention around you, or you just want something that can demand attention for you before you even introduce yourself. This one is going to be one of those fragrances. But anyway, guys, I seem to be talking too much now, but I absolutely love Psychedelique, and I love what it's about, man. I'm just getting into Jovoy fragrances, but so many more to come, man. I've got another one that I'm still yet to get called Incident Diplomatique. So they have a lot of great fragrances in their line. Another one too that's called Private Label. So I'm telling you, they have amazing, amazing fragrances that we're still yet to discover, man. But anyway, guys, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I absolutely appreciate it. For those guys that want to know a bit more about this fragrance, where I got it, I'll leave some links in the description box. Price point before I leave, I think it's about, I got this one for about 230 Australian dollars, which equates to maybe 150 US, I guess. So it's a bit more on the pricey side, but save your pennies, man, because this one is a quality juice, and for the price, it's not bad at all. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. I appreciate you guys right down to the heart. If you haven't already, go and like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see in the comment section, and I'll try to cater for you guys. But hey, for now, goodbye. I love you. Mwah.